She always called me just the boyfriend, so I helped her move quietly. I've been with Maddie for 2 years now, and her sister Renee never let me forget where I stood in the family. At Thanksgiving, she'd introduce me to relatives as Maddie's boyfriend, not family yet, like it was a fact worth repeating every single year. When I loaded her dishwasher once, she snatched a bowl right out of my hand and said, "Don't get too comfortable." When their mom, Carol, started a family group chat for holiday planning, I found out about it from Maddie, because Renee never added me. I let all of it slide. Arguing with your girlfriend's sister over stuff like that just makes you look insecure. So I smiled, said thanks, and kept my mouth shut for over a year. In July, Renee needed help moving out of her studio in Riverdale and into a bigger place across town. Their mom had just had knee surgery and couldn't lift anything. Jason, their brother, was stationed at Fort Bragg and couldn't get leave. Renee's coworker, who'd promised to help, bailed the night before, so she posted in the family group chat, the one I still wasn't on, asking if anyone was free Saturday. Maddie showed me the screenshot over dinner. I told her I'd do it. When Maddie told Renee I was coming, Renee texted back, "He doesn't have to stay the whole day." I showed up anyway at 8 a.m. in old sneakers and work gloves, with 2 coffees, one for Maddie and one for Renee, black with 2 sugars, because I remembered that from some brunch a year back. Renee took the cup, looked at it, then at me, and just said, "Oh, thanks." We spent the morning hauling boxes down 3 flights of stairs at the old building, no elevator, box after box of books and kitchen stuff in the July heat. I didn't complain, didn't chat much, just worked. By 1 o'clock we had the U-Haul packed and drove across town to the new building, a place called Blue Water Commons, with an actual freight elevator and a loading dock, which Renee had been excited about for weeks. What none of us knew was that Renee had booked that loading dock slot online back in May, back when she still figured she'd pay 2 guys from a moving app to help her. The booking form asked for the names of everyone who'd be accessing the dock that day. She'd put down her own name, and Carol's, since Carol was supposed to supervise, and never updated it once her plans fell apart. She never once imagined I'd actually be the one standing there holding a dolly, so when I walked up to the dock with the first load, the security guard checked his clipboard and stopped me cold. "You're not on the access list. Family and approved guests only pass this point." Renee had to jog down from the truck to sort it out. The guard wouldn't budge without his manager, and the manager was out to lunch until 2. Our reserved 45-minute dock window came and went while we stood around in the parking lot. I didn't argue with the guard or offer to call anyone. I just said no worries and sat down on the curb with my coffee, which had already gone lukewarm. Renee paced back and forth, called the front office twice, and finally got us cleared at 2:40, almost 2 hours after our slot. The U-Haul was due back at 3. By the time we finished unloading everything, it was 3:40. The rental company charged her a $78 late fee, plus tax, straight to her card, because her name was the one on the contract, not mine, not Maddie's. We sat on the floor of her new, empty living room afterward, surrounded by boxes, drinking the last of the cold coffee. Renee looked at me for a second like she was working something out in her head. "I didn't think you'd actually show," she said. I shrugged. "Yeah, I'm just the boyfriend, remember?" She didn't say anything back. She just looked down at the late fee receipt still sitting on top of a box next to her, folded it in half and stuffed it in her back pocket without a word. She didn't say another word the whole ride home, just kept glancing over at that pocket like the receipt might disappear if she stared at it hard enough.